Improve bone density, strength, balance, and overall longevity with OsteoStrong Hickory. Call 828-270-0918.
This is Community Focus on the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. A fall festival is coming up in Longview later this month. That town's events coordinator visited the WHKY studios and previewed the event. Joining us on WHKY News to talk about an event coming up later this month is Heather Miner, who is the town clerk, public information officer, events coordinator with the town of Longview. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me, Rob.
Great having you in. It's always fun to talk to you because in most cases you're telling us about a really fun event coming up in Longview. What's going to be going on later this month?
Yeah, so this one I'm really excited for. This has taken a lot of planning and a lot of hard work. And let me first and foremost say that I could not have done as much with it as I have without the help of our Human Resources Director, Sydney Shirley. She has been a tremendous help for me. But it is going to be our Longview Fall Festival. It's going to be held on Saturday, October the 25th from 3 to 6 at our rec center.
And this was the trunk or treat previously, is that correct?
That's correct. Last year we noticed that participation was sort of dwindling, and we still wanted to engage the community. So we kicked around some ideas, and a fall festival is what we came up with. So we're really excited. As of this morning, we had 56 confirmed vendors, and that includes your food trucks, different types of food vendors, craft vendors, nonprofit vendors.
If anyone wants to get information about the event or has any questions, how do they do that?
So you can definitely scan the QR code, which will take you to our Facebook page. Okay. That is where I post information on a daily basis as best as I can. You can also visit our website, which is kind of long, but it's ci.longview.nc.us. You can always call me and ask. My information is available on our website as well. But yeah, the Facebook page is probably going to be the best.
With me, Heather Miner, who is the town clerk, public information officer, and events coordinator with the town of Longview. She joins me here on WHKY News. And thanks again to Heather Miner for stopping by and giving us the information on that event. Up next, Arianna Mack and her guests preview an upcoming trunk or treat in Hickory.
Reporting for WHKY, I'm Arianna Mack, just ahead of the 10th annual Hickory Motor Speedway Trunk or Treat. To give us the details, Michelle York, coordinator, and a few guys from the 82nd Division Airborne Chapter of Western North Carolina.
We're going to see a lot of candy like we do every year. Everybody knows we're going to have some raffles. And of course, if you come and spend money at the food trucks or the bounce houses or buy raffle tickets, all the proceeds are going to go back to the St. Michael's All Airborne Chapter, and they help our local veterans in their need, whatever that need is.
And what does it mean for you to be here with your guys?
It means so much. You know, our primary mission in the St. Michael's All Airborne Chapter is to help paratroopers, any veterans that we come across, families who need help, who are either homeless, jobless, disabled. The VA does a great job, but sometimes there's a gap between what the veteran is getting and what they actually need, and we fill that gap. And we have helped dozens and dozens and dozens of paratroopers and veterans in Western North Carolina. So it's an honor for us to be here today.
And what would you tell someone, Michelle, that's never been to the annual trunk or treat?
That it's going to be a lot of fun, and they really need to come because there's a ton of candy. Local businesses come together and set up these wonderful booths and tents for the kids with decorations. They give them candy, and you know it's going to be safe. You know it's going to be fun. You know their candy's not going to be tainted or anything happen to them. And of course we're going to have the fire department and police department and military vehicles here for the kids to see, and lots of fun things for them to do. So if you've never been, it's definitely more like a fair than a trunk or treat.
Any special additions that maybe we didn't see last year that we'll see this year?
Well, we're going to have some race teams out here this year that are going to line up and give autographs to the kids and help raise some money for our charity here as well.
Perfect. And I know that there's usually some fun in the center. Any places or vendors you want to shout out that are going to be there?
We definitely got Party Pros coming out again, and they're going to have about 5 or 6 bounce houses set out here for all ages, from toddler all the way to the adults if they want to run the maze. I mean, they get the big bounce houses out too. And then, of course, we'll have the food trucks, the drink trucks, an ice cream truck if it's hot. So we'll have definitely places to eat, places to have fun, and lots of things to see.
Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be a great event. This is our first one, but we are obviously the 501c3 recipient here. But we're excited not only to receive proceeds from anything, because 100% of what we get goes to veterans. We pay our own costs out of pocket. But we want to interact with the community here in Catawba County. You know, if you see someone wearing a maroon beret and a black shirt when you come out on the 25th, step up and ask us what we do and what we have done and about our career and how you can help veterans in your area, because I will tell you, there are a lot of veterans in this area of North Carolina who need help. So we're honored to be here and honored to be part of this with Michelle.
Airborne all the way!
Thanks, Arianna, and thanks to Michelle and Gil for joining us. That's going to be a terrific event. Look forward to seeing a lot of folks out at the trunk or treat. Well, that wraps up Community Focus and the WHKY News for today. Remember, you can get all of the latest news and sports 24/7 at our website, WHKY.com. We also have local news and sports 7 days a week on our sister station, WHKY Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM, and streaming on multiple platforms and at our website. Thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of Arianna Mack, David Cedrone, Jason Savage, Heather Miner, Michelle York, and Gil Gilliland, I'm Rob Eastwood. And from Hickory, this is the WHKY News.